Hey, welcome back to Jazz Time. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, and trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so you can easily choose the best watch for yourself in the comfort of your own home. We offer the lowest prices anywhere online, and if you'd like to know the price, simply click on the links in the description below. We greatly appreciate if you purchase your next watch from us at JazzTime.com. Today we'll be talking about a Patek Philippe Calatrava. This one is a discontinued model, the 5296G-010. Now this one is a 38mm watch. We'll be going over the case, the dial, the bezel, the crown functions, as well as the movement, and I'll be giving you my thoughts on all of these, including the strap and the wearing experience toward the end of the video. Alright, so starting off with the case, again, this one's a 38mm case, so from finger to thumb, that's the diagonal, the 2 to 8 or the 10 to 4 position, same thing. That's basically the diameter, 38mm. It's 8.6mm thick, much more accurate to say that it's 8.6mm thin. This one's all in 18 karat white gold. As you can see, it's very, very nicely high polished along every surface, including the fronts of these lugs, the sides of the case, as well as the winding crown at the 3 o'clock position. Right now, sitting at the very front, we have also a nice smooth, you could call this a domed bezel, certainly. It's a high polish as well, matching that of the case. And looking closer in at this dial, we have essentially the same sort of configuration, all 18 karat white gold hands, as well as applied index hour marks, as well as the chaptering at the peripheral of this dial, the dots measuring for the minutes and seconds as well. Have a lance style seconds hand, center mounted, with the Dauphin style hands for the hours and minutes. Now this one has been superseded by the 5196 I believe models. Those have very much the same look overall, but they have a small seconds at the 6 o'clock. That's the main difference. There's not too much else going on in terms of the changes that they've made to this watch as well. Now taking a look at the functions, we have the winding crown at the 3 o'clock position. At the base position, you can just wind the watch directly. So if you want, you don't really need to do much other than this for your day-to-day usage. Now when it comes to the end of the month, you'll want to pull the crown out to the next position. This allows you to quick set change the date. Now it's about a half turn to advance the date by 1, so you only have to do this on irregularly numbered months. In other words, those that have 30 days, and especially in February and for leap years as well. But you know, honestly, this is a given for any date given watch. All right, so if you find yourself on the 30th of a month, you just move it over once, have the hour hand past midnight, and you'll land back on the 1st of the next month. Nice and easy. All right, now pull the crown out to the final position, and note that there's no hacking seconds function here, but you can then adjust the minute hand precisely, still thanks to the index markings on this dial. Now, if you'll note that if you do press the minute hand backwards, it will stop that seconds hand for the entire duration that you press backwards on it. All right, so that's one of the sort of interesting charms of the Patek Philippe movements, is that you can just press backwards a little bit and it actually stops that mainspring from winding or unwinding in this case, so that you can then place you can basically stop your own seconds hand precisely whenever you want to, and you can just continue to let it go thereafter. All right, and you can then press the crown all the way in to ensure the waterproofness for this watch, which is rated for about 25 meters or 80 feet below sea level. All right, so I wouldn't take this further than surface swimmable. It's certainly a dress watch, not for sports wearing. However, you know, you could take this to the beach if you wanted to, but I wouldn't advise it. In fact, I advise against it. Now, what makes all of this work? It is the caliber 324 SC, as you can see through the case back. It is a sapphire crystal as well, matching that of the front here. Also an 18 karat screw down case back. As you can see, the movement does have a 22 karat yellow gold rotor with 238 total parts, 29 jewels, and it beats at a frequency of 28,800 vibrations per hour. So each time the second hand moves, it's 8 times per second. So basically 8 hertz, or 4 hertz rather, right? Now keep in mind that all of this is visible through the case back, but there is a sapphire crystal to keep it nice and safe. Very nice and easy to see, very easy to wear as well. It also has a total of about 45 hours of power reserve, so if you need to, you can set this down for a couple days, no more than a day and a half usually, and if you need to, you can just pick it up, wind the watch, no problem there, right? And there's no additional complications to really complicate matters for this watch, so it'll be keeping track of time just fine. No need to worry about that. All right, now taking a look at the bracelet, or the strap rather, it's a black alligator leather strap, starting out with large scales toward the case side, and then going down to the pin buckle, the scales do get a little bit smaller. All right, we also have a nice sizing hole set here, so you can size on the fly as needed. We have the 18 karat white gold matching buckle as well with the pin system. All right, so you can just set it and place it wherever you need. And also there are minder loops on the 12 o'clock side, small scales leading up to larger scales, as you would expect. Now while we're here, I can actually try it on, give you my thoughts as to how it wears on the wrist. Now keep in mind, my wrist is about 7 inches, 18 centimeters in circumference, so that being said, I'm a bit on the smaller side, or about average for my build. All right, so let me zoom out a bit here. At 38 millimeters, I do get plenty of framing thanks to the way that the lugs sort of just protrude outward rather than being a part of the a mass of the case. We do have the case itself is completely round, whereas the lugs just sort of protrude from there, giving you better framing of the case there from the strap on both the 12 and 6 o'clock sides. So you can definitely see that, and the way that the index hour markers as well as the hour and minute hands display, at least in this light box, it does very much match, because the 18 karat white gold does reflect basically whatever it sees. And so right now it's seeing, you know, a lot of black and white, so in this instance it very well matches with the strap here. Looking down the wrist, it rests very nicely on my 7-inch wrist. If you have a smaller wrist, no problem, because these straps will bend, or they will pivot rather, on these lugs all the way in as far as it'll go. So this will fit just about anybody. And if you have a larger wrist, certainly no problem there. You do have a bit of space under these lugs. They don't bend downward or, you know, arc downward as much. So you do have that little bit of extra breathing should you need it. All right, now this watch, even though it is because it is 8.6 millimeters thin, it's like a wafer on the wrist. It's incredibly light, even though it is white gold, 18 karat white gold. And so in keeping with the overall aesthetics of this watch, it does have that added benefit of being a bit stealthier than, say, rose gold or even yellow gold, because white gold can sort of camouflage itself as being stainless steel. And certainly if you told me this is stainless steel, you'd fool me, because white gold does tend to have a little bit of tint, a yellowish tint to it, but Patek Philippe have really formulated this one extremely well. It could just be the color constancy effect that I have, just seeing, you know, the very dark strap with the very bright dial, just creating that high contrast so that I don't see any of the warmth in the yellow. Let me know down in the comments if you see it, because I don't see it at all, just maybe my own reflection in it. But that just, you know, is a testament to the precision from Patek Philippe. You can't expect anything less from them, and certainly you have it with this watch. So if you like this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell notification so you can be notified when we go live with another video like this one. And as always, if you'd like to purchase this watch, discontinued at the moment, and certainly they've continued onto a different higher up iteration, I'm pretty sure with the similar movement base, at least the 324 SC. So but with the small seconds. If you like all of your hands center mounted, you can only get it with this model or perhaps older models. But this one's the newest of the old models that allows you to have all of this in one simple package like you see here. Let us know down below in the comments what you like, and more importantly, if you'd like to purchase this watch, go to our website at jazztime.com. Links in the description below where you can see the price at the lowest online price that you can see anywhere, obviously online, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to Model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model, and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.